Hi, everyone. Okay, so welcome to Empowered by Divine. My name is Melodie Rose, and I am your earthly starseed. I'm going to be doing a reading today on the full moon energy that we are currently in, and it's going to be carrying out for a little bit. It is an eclipse, and then we have another eclipse coming. So we have just entered eclipse season. Now, this is a new way of streaming, so I'm hoping that I can see your guys' comments come through the application that I'm using. I'm going to just exit, so you guys have to bear with me for just a second because this is a new way for me to stream. So I'm just going to see if there's any way I can see everyone's comments. If you are on Facebook, if you could type something in, let me know you're here. I'm not seeing it come up. I'm wondering if I refresh my page. Yeah, drop a comment. Let me know what you guys think about the stream and how it's running. I just don't want any like backlash of noise. I was having that a little bit earlier today when I was testing it out. It looks like everything's running fine. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to see your comments though, so I do apologize. I'll work out the kinks as I go. This is a part of the relaunch. The relaunch date to go full-time for readings online is June 15th. So this is just part of my process. So thanks for being a part of that with me. And I figured why not use the full moon for the reading. So we're going to break down astrologically what is going on with the Sagittarius full moon. It's a blood moon. And I wanted to, so it's actually at 5 degrees in Sagittarius right now, which is all about change. How changes can influence your path moving forward. This, because it's a total eclipse, this is going to be affecting this dynamic for the next 6 months, okay? And then we have another one. I want to say it's June 10th, but don't quote me on that. Like I said, we are now in the eclipse season. So let's see, with the Sag energy coming in, it's all about truth, changing in perspectives, following your true path, the true path that you were set out and meant to do in this lifetime. We're going to cover what tests are coming in, what shadows the eclipse itself is casting upon us. I'm going to read for the Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine collective read. Let me know in the comments if this is something that you are, like if you're actually a part of this collective, let me know. I'm just going to make sure one of my, there we go. Perfect. I think they're both on. Okay, so let's see what's coming in currently. I always do on a full moon what the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine are trying to manifest for each other or with each other at this time. So I'm just going to use my regular tarot for that. And just keep in mind that we all have inner feminine and inner masculine energy, so you can really pick what side you are on. During this reading, I'm going to refer to one side as Divine Masculine, one side as Divine Feminine, but you could be in either side at this time. And it does not have to be for love. It can be for within oneself. If you guys want to drop a hello or a comment to let me know you're here, I don't know if the comments are coming through on the stream properly. Okay, so I'm going to start with, I just had the tower moment. That energy hit me really fast. Sorry. So I'm an energy worker. I work with energy. I am not a traditional tarot reader. I read the energy that comes off the room, the energy of the cards, and such. So we're going to start with Divine Masculine. What is he trying to manifest currently with his Divine Feminine? Whoa, come right up. Whoa. Oh my gosh. Sweet. Well, there you are. So 2 camera angles. I'll try my best to show you both. He's trying to manifest his Divine Feminine. The 6 of Cup energy is a very nostalgic energy. It is the union of the 2 sacred beings coming in together. On a personal level, this would be more of trying to own in on your own emotions, Divine Masculine, and trying to understand them. That's beautiful energy. There is some sort of burden that the masculine is putting down. The 10 of Wands is in reverse. Okay. What is the, I'm going to put these up here just because I'm not going to have enough room. Just be careful because I have candles going here. Stick those like that. Okay, what is the Divine Feminine trying to manifest, please? Okay, Divine Masculine, what is she trying to manifest, please? Thank you. Clarity. Communication. If you guys are not in communication right now, there's a weak foundation at this time. The 3 of Pentacles is in reverse for her. Healing. So we have healing, the Queen of Swords. There's something at a Swords here with communication is off. This came in reverse. The Queen of Swords kind of come out sideways. And then the Star card is also in reverse. Sorry, the lighting on this side is not the best. I think maybe I will just keep the angle down here. Sorry, I'm so used to just having one camera, so I'm getting used to this. There's been some very cold behavior with that Queen of Swords in reverse. It has to do with communication with the Page of Swords here. Also in reverse, and the Star card in reverse. I'm going to say, go ahead and say healing here for that. That's a lot of heavy, heavy, heavy energy for you feminines right now. So if you're going through that, yeah, there's been a break in the foundation. Okay, so what's going on here with the 2 of them? What's the universe? I'm seeing that Tower again. Look at that. Something's going to happen very sudden, which that makes sense. Healing of the connection, the 10 of Cups. Coming in for the union. That's the ultimate wish fulfillment that we have here. The 4 of Swords is all about healing. There's been some resistance though because it was in the reverse, but because it's for the connection, I'm going to put them in the upright. That's just what I feel. Spirit is trying to help this come into fruition right now. If you guys are already in union, then this is just a heightened sense of healing between the 2 of you. Okay. Independent energy. My lights are going, so that's what they're saying is true. They're also trying to connect spiritually with the both of you. Spirit guides and teams. Let's see what's going on in the current situation for the masculine. What deck do you want me to use, please? Thank you. Current situation, please. What's going on currently with the masculine? Oh, High Priestess. He is talking to his feminine with signs and synchronicities. Okay. We have the High Priestess and we have the Page of Wands. On the reverse side of these, they came in the upright. It is going through the dark night of the soul here. Okay. But while doing that, there may have been some sort of pushback to the connection with it being in the reverse, but there is 2 keys here on that pillow, if you can see. You know what, guys? I'm going to switch this camera because I don't like it like that. Let's see if I can switch this. Sorry, guys, excuse me for just a second. Let's see if I can somehow, while we're live. I know there's a way to do it. Okay, so sorry, I can't. But in the next live, I'll make sure that the camera down here, I think, is the bigger one. I'm learning as I go. So Divine Masculine has gone through the dark night of the soul. He's coming out of it, though, because they did come out this way. They came out in the upright. And I just get this sense of there's a really huge spiritual communication right now. So if you are not talking in the 3D, he is definitely talking to you in the 5D. And again, if you guys are together, this is something that he is continuously practicing, which the both of you should be practicing your spiritual gifts, even when you are in union. And look at that. There's that tower again. He's had some sort of epiphany. It's just hitting, though, because it came out this way. We have the eye and everything falling. This has just hit. For some reason, my phone, I shut everything out here. I shut my ringer off, but it's still buzzing. He's had some sort of tower mountain. Oh, my gosh. Look at this. I can't even make up these cards. The Divine Feminine, the Divine Masculine. He's had an epiphany of who, holy smokes, his energy, who you both are. We have both the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine. He's discovering all over again that this is a spiritual connection, and there's really a really deep bond between the two of you spiritually. So I almost feel like there's a message going to come in the 3D realm with this realization. Now that I'm seeing this Tower card, he's had some sort of an epiphany. I mean, he got the Empress twice, okay, and the 6 of Cups. This Divine Masculine is very gifted and very awoke to this connection. If you're in early stages of union, this is a heightened energy of commitment coming in for the two of you. If you guys are in separation altogether, then I feel like he's had a really big epiphany. Yeah. And as for people that are just starting on this journey, he may have just kind of discovered what this is all about. Yeah, he wants to pick the union. See how that masculine has the rod in his hand, and he also has the yin and the yang. There you are. Look, the yin and the yang. Wow, this energy is powerful. Okay, so where is the feminine currently? Oh, jumpins. Okay. She has a lot of passion and drive in her right now with this manifesting magician coming out. She's also had some epiphanies, I feel, with the way that this lightning bolt is coming out here. Through that Ace of Wands with that magician. She is really honing in on her craft as well. She's trying to get out of this cold energy with the Page of Swords in reverse. We have the Queen of Swords in reverse, okay, and the Star card in reverse. Things are off course right now with that Star card in reverse, definitely. So if this is resonating, please like, share, comment. Below, we have the 5 of Pentacles. She's feeling left out in the cold. It's weighing really heavy on her right now. So a lot of you, there's been a huge breakdown in communication here. Now I have the King of Swords, and he is also in reverse. So communication is like at a standstill. If you guys live together, then like you're sleeping in different rooms right now. If you, you know, have been in separation for some time, this has been weighing really heavy on you. And in an early union, there's something that's has happened here, and it's very burdensome for the feminine. We have change coming in with the World card. Okay, so let's see what the true path is. Actually, you know what I want to do first? I think I want to see how this eclipse is affecting both of you right now. What cards do I want to use? Thank you. I'm feeling 2 decks for this. I'm off the cuff reader, guys. I just do what I'm followed to do. Wow. Okay. Here we go, masculines. These are your cards. Split the deck. Surrender to unhealthy relationships and fear of change. Sorry, the energy is very strong. Surrender to your soul's path. That is what is coming in, I feel, for your true path. And then we have surrendering unhealthy relationships and fear of change. A lot of the masculines are used to being in relationships that are toxic. They're not aware of what unconditional love looks like. If they've had a taste of it, they're afraid to move forward and be vulnerable completely with the feminines, with this fear of change. Okay. There is a situation with the masculine that has, I feel like it's probably that tower that's falling. There's something here with an unhealthy relationship or a pattern. So again, if you're in a union, then it's probably some sort of unhealthy relationship pattern that he has played out with all his relationships. And I say he, guys, it's just energy. Okay. It's just easier for me as a reader to say he is the masculine, she is the feminine. It is just energy. You can be same sex. You can be, it doesn't matter. Okay. You will know what side that you are on. And again, you can be embodying this as one person. So this person really wants to wear their heart on their sleeve. You can see the heart. Okay. He's burning it into himself. It reminds me of that show. Oh my gosh. Why is my brain right now? Anybody want to help me out? Anyways, where they brand them. But, yeah, like he wants to, but he's so scared to do it. And that's the fear, right? Of being vulnerable. Okay. That's the fear of going all in, because he's used to jumping ship when things get rocky, or he has to have hard conversations, or has to show emotion or be vulnerable. And this is something that, is in the shadow of the eclipse. That could be the epiphany that he's going through. For some of you, past relationships or old habits, okay, may have come to light and revisit this masculine. Okay, it doesn't have to be a person. It could be a person, place, or thing. So it could be an addiction. It could be another third-party situation as a person. But they are coming into their true soul's path for their true path. That's really amazing energy. So what is the feminine's shadow side right now? What's she working through? What is she doing? A lot of these feminines right now are, and I can tell you because I do personal readings, and a lot of feminines are really starting to understand what it is like to love self first and not to be codependent on energy of the masculine. And I know that sounds like it's been something that I've probably been saying for a really long time, but look what's on the bottom. I can't make these cards up. Surrender the idea you can fix someone, feminines. You know that it is the masculine's job to do his own healing, his own work. And we have surrender to spirit. So it's really trusting that this masculine, your masculine, will do the work on his own. He will have his own discoveries in his own time, even if the behavior is cold, like we're seeing over here. Okay. Even if you trust that Spirit has your back, Spirit has his back, and that things will just come to fruition because you understand, okay? You understand how magical you also are to manifest. With when we had the magician come out, okay? And look here, we have surrender to awe and surrender to wonder and awe. So I'm going to read this one. It says, open to the magic of every moment and sense the awe and wonder in all of life. This attitude will keep you connected to the ecstasy of flow. Wow. So you guys are really starting to manage your energy. You're starting to understand that life will flow. Sometimes things are gone, and you feel like they're gone, but you know that something else is going to flow back in. You understand that there is just this sense of ebb and flow to these kind of connections, and that you can keep your connection in the 5D even when you are apart, okay? Or you're going through a rocky time and, you know, your divine masculine sleeping on the couch, or whatever the scenario is for you guys. It's going to be different for everybody because some of you guys are in union and some of you are not. Okay, so we have surrender to trust as well. That's the biggest, I want to say, the true path. And look at that. Divine timing. This is a big lesson for the feminine, and that is part of the true path for her, is surrendering in the divine time and trusting this whole process. That's beautiful energy. Okay, so we did the shadow and the test. I feel like we really went over that. I think I want to pull some clarifiers on this because sorry, get something on my shirt. Surrender to these unhealthy relationships for the masculine. What was the test here? Thank you. Yeah. Okay. So the test this time was to not stay in fear. A lot of times the masculines will jump ship, okay? So I did my very first reading for a divine masculine personal reading just last week, and it was an amazing reading. And as a part of the collective, it made so much sense. The way the reading was coming out was very, very powerful. It's like the divine masculine will be in a ship, okay? And you're getting from point A to point B. So you know that spirit mans the boat, right? And you're getting in the boat and you're gonna go through the sea to the other side, you know, where the destiny is, where the healing lies, where this fated union is going to all connect together. But then he jumped ship. You know, because the waters were rocky. He had to be too emotional, too open, too vulnerable. And here we have the card of fear, right? He is fighting off his fear. And it's funny because in my own journey and like in the collective in general, if you follow my social media, I often say the wolves were at the door. Okay, so we had another revisit not long ago of wolves being at the door. And the lesson here is to overcome them. It's to fight them off. It's to pair up with that lion and fight that wolf that is at the door off, okay? And to see clearly on the other side of it. It's to not jump ship, okay, anymore. It's to get through those things. It's to get through the test, to get to the other side with your feminine. And I have a deck of cards here where he's literally getting out of the boat with 4 swords, okay? That's the healing, right? That's the healing that you guys want. Now let's look at the feminine. Divine timing, surrender to trust, and surrender to awe and wonder. This is part of both of your spiritual journey and trusting. Okay, I'm getting the Emperor on your side, Divine Feminine. I'm just sitting with this energy for a second. Trusting. I feel like this is, because we have underneath here, we have surrender to the spirit, right? the journey and trusting it. We have here the victory card. In this particular deck here, it's showing the guy crowning the other man. So I feel like that's spirit crowning us, right? Again, gender doesn't matter. It's understanding and following the signs and syncs and understanding that you will be rewarded in the end, okay? That's the trust part. The trust is even when things fizzle out, this is for me as a reader, is the Ace of Wands in reverse, that being patient and concentrating on your own garden, okay? And balancing your own life, okay? Don't have too many balls up in the air. That the masculine will come forward. He's going to literally stand up. This masculine is off his seat. He's standing up. He's ready to fight. He understands. He wants to take action with that 8 of Wands energy. He is also seeing the signs. So, but it's the sense that the feminine is trusting this now, okay? It's trusting that he'll get back in the boat and make it to the shoreline, right? Even when, okay, he may be a little selfish or like that cold energy of not talking or not communicating. The Temperance card here depicts a woman that has both of her feet in the water, opposed to one on land and one on the water where you're more balanced. The filling up the cups, we're not balanced, we're not sharing. Even through these times of withdrawal and no action from the masculine, you keep that connection in the 5D. Yeah, and you just know that eventually there is going to be a conversation that's going to come in. I'm getting also a message that you're going to, yeah, look at that. The Page of Swords. You are going to communicate in the 5D anyways, but you do know that clarity is coming, okay? So through that test and through that shadow, that's what's happening for you. So this energy also supports a new timeline for the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine with this Sagittarius energy. Let's see, what deck do you want me to... What are you helping them with for this new timeline? Because the change with so many fives, the 5 degrees, the 5th year, 2021 breaks down to the 5th year. So this is going to be a new way to do things, okay? This is going to be a new way to do things. What deck do you want me to... Thank you. New way to do things for the masculine. What's the new way to do things, please? For the masculine, there's change. What's new coming in? One more. Thank you. What's the new? Understanding, seeing. We have the veil is lifting. There's that, like he's gotten the Tower twice. Okay. Wow. Oh, okay. Wow. Whew. Strong energy. Okay. So this masculine understands and knows now what it's like to be open and caring. Okay. The bear is a very caring spirit. He's coming out of the water of love, trust, honesty, truth. He's able to be caring and loving with his words, okay, with the bear in the water, emotions. The 10 of clubs down there, that's the 10 of pentacles. That's understanding and knowing where home is, okay, the 10 of pentacles. He also knows that he can and will be more steady on his feet moving forward with the King of Clubs on the bottom of that veil has been lifted. He understands that he's strong enough for this position. He understands that he's worthy for this position and that it really does take 2, okay, to nest. It takes 2 to love. We have the Queen of Hearts on the bottom, okay, Queen of Cups. It takes two. It takes teamwork, okay, to build that nest. It takes teamwork to communicate. And he does see that now is a lucky time. He wants to change the karma of the way that he commits to not only his feminine, but to himself. Moving forward with a very balanced way. Sorry, my camera's reversed. With the Six of Pentacle energy. And then with a lot of passion, okay, and new starts with the commitment with that Ace of Wands. And that comes back to this Ace of Wands being in reverse feminines, understanding and knowing that he will flip it, okay? And it is time. He knows that it is time. He does see clearly. Okay, he sees clearly now that the rain is gone. This tower hit, the rain fell. He had a huge epiphany and he's free. Look at that. Freedom. The cage is open. From feminines, I also feel like you freed him and let him do his thing. As hard as it was, you let him do his thing. And now he's free to build and choose to build where he wants. And cutting out the old habits. Yeah. He does miss you. We have the nostalgic energy. I'm going to pick these up. I'm going to see what is coming in here for the feminine, for her lessons. Seeing the big picture, I'm seeing. There's this change of how she's going to do things now. Whoa, so much energy. She's getting very similar cards. Wow. Okay. So I see that you see things differently too in how the masculine, it's having this sense of confidence that the masculine is going to come out of old self. For me as a reader, this card here is old self. Sorry, this card here is old self. Okay? So that old self is going to be cut out. And it's having this sense of understanding and knowing through this, okay, rest period, the silence, the healing, the independence with that Nine of Pentacles on the bottom. It's having this sense of trust, okay, and understanding that he will do the right thing and cut out these old patterns, okay, and come in and communicate. Again, your lesson is trusting that the bridge will be built, okay? The bridge is going to come in for you. It's going to be built. You've had a epiphany that you are destined for greatness no matter what. Okay, we have Six of Cup energy, a nostalgic energy as well. With this, you guys are both missing each other. You both got that same card and you both really love each other, okay? And it's loving them through the confusion. This is Seven Cup energy. Okay, of emotions. We have the mountain here, the obstacle. We have the buck on the bottom. He's going to take the lead here and make a move with this Eight of Wands energy that's down here. But it's this sense of understanding and knowing, yeah, look at that it was time to break free of your own cycles of codependency. Okay, so we have our own cycles here that we're breaking. And paying attention to details in your own lives. The small things. Okay, you have a huge knowledge, okay, that things are going to grow regardless for you. And you're okay while he goes through this. And you're just letting him do his own thing. Okay, so what's going to bloom? I want to see what's going to bloom. Let's use this deck of cards. Whew. Leaving things behind that no longer serve you. What is going to bloom for the divine masculine during this time? It's the flower blood moon because it's May. What's going to bloom? What's going to bloom, please? Yeah, he's leaving things behind that no longer serve him. Yeah, look at that. Beautiful energy. Wow. What's blooming right now is that he's strategizing how to leave behind that Seven of Swords energy. But in this Seven of Swords, it's really all about understanding and knowing himself. You see how he has so many books in his hands here. He's really making an effort here, even if you don't see it, feminines. He's making the effort. He's studying. He's trying to understand the connection. He's trying to understand himself, okay? And his old behaviors that he wants to walk away from. The Five of Pentacles. See, over here, he left you the Five of Pentacles, but he wants to leave these old behaviors, okay? Because look, he wants to have that victory with his feminine. You're showing up again. This is the third time now that you have showed up on his side, the Empress. The Six of Wands, victory. Do you see how in that Six of Wands here, there is like a head in the middle? And it's like he's capturing, they're all cheering on that they captured this monster, this Gorg or whatever he is here. And they're celebrating and he's being rewarded because he caught this, I'm going to say, behavior. He caught the behavior. He understands it. He has it put in a bubble so he can get rid of it because he wants to be victorious, right? With you, feminine. Okay, I can't make those cards up. Your energy has found him 3 times on this side. Okay. Okay, so injustice. Yeah, look at that. So it's coming into this sense of giving equally with the scales. Okay, for the feminine. What is blooming for her? Thank you. The way she makes decisions. I'm going to just, let me pull some energy on this. She's gaining knowledge as well. Wow, okay. Okay. Let me sit with this for a second. I have the Lovers on the bottom with the World. I need one more on this King and Queen of Wands. I take these cards 2 ways, and I'll know once I clarify. Okay, thank you. So sometimes I read the King and Queen of Wands as karmic partners, but a lot of the messages coming through right now for the collective is that you guys are stepping into your spiritual selves as the King and Queen of Wands that have graduated. Okay? It's the sense of breaking the cycles between you two. Because the third party situations, like for the most part of the collective, they're not really as much of an issue anymore. They may come in and out, but they're not going to be a threat, okay? No matter what it looks like. They're just not. This is the King and Queen of Wands being free now of their own cycles, okay? It's them coming in and understanding and having this grounded energy between them, the King of Pentacles, okay? Very sturdy, very nurturing. This is what's coming in for you. You're understanding that you guys are free of the old cycles. Look at this. We have the cycle here. The wheel is turning. The luck is turning because you're free. That you guys do have the power to be able to direct these wands, okay? And I also feel like, because the Seven of Wands is a very like energy where you are defensive, but I feel like it's in this, the way that it's depicted here, it's like you're defending each other. It's not like a fighting energy like most decks are. One reason why I love to use different decks. But you're gaining the knowledge. The Page of Pentacles is all about learning and understanding. See how she has all those potions on her belt and she's practicing magic. It is this sense of understanding and knowing the power that you guys hold within each other. And the decisions have already been made in the cosmos, okay? Those are ships in the back. You already know that the ship is coming in, and it's just waiting. You're researching, you're doing your own thing here. You're reading your own books, you're studying your own crafts, you're paying attention to your own family. You're doing you. Very a lot of research going on here for some of you. Could be even about this connection or whatever kind of job or craft that you have. And there you are. The wish fulfillment. We have the 9 of Cup energy on the bottom here, and the 2 swans. That is the divine couple, the divine union. The love offer of the Jack of Hearts at the bottom. 1, new beginnings. 24 breaks down to a 6, which is the scales being balanced. Equally giving to the connection. And on the bottom again, we have those lovers. And then we have commitment too. So yeah, that's what's blooming for you. It is really a beautiful energy. Okay, let's see what's coming down the pipeline for the both of you. I want to see what kind of action that Spirit is suggesting you make, or that you will make. And so I'm going to be going live on YouTube 2 to 3 days a week, starting the 15th. I'm just getting together my the list of schedule of how I'm going to do that, because I do also have personal readings, and I have a bunch of other stuff that's going on too right now for the business that I'm building out. Some really awesome content going to be coming in. A podcast. I believe I'm going to be starting a podcast as well, so that if you're driving, you can still listen to these. Opposed to a video. Should not be watching videos and driving, or if you're taking a run or a walk, or you're at the gym, right? So let me know in the comments if that's something that you would like to see. I'm going to be setting up my Patreon page. You're going to get a lot of stuff out of the free readings here through the podcast and the YouTube lives and social media lives, but there will be extendeds going on to my Patreon, and then Gumroads. So you have an option for a monthly purchase. They're going to be super duper cheap. I'm thinking it's going to be $5 US. I think it works out to $7 or $8 a month Canadian, or you can have the second tier. And you can book monthly personal readings as well on Patreon. What's coming in for the 2 of them? Thank you. Wow. You guys are cutting out all the small things that are laying in between the 2 of you right now. This break was needed. Okay, it's cleaning up all the debris here. Because look, we have the healing, right? That was overall what Spirit was trying to come in for you guys with that 10 of Cup energy. And now we have it again. So this healing, this break, this upset, this uproar, whatever it is for you guys, was needed. Okay, it's to follow the destiny of the 6 of Cup energy, the childlike energy, having fun, enjoying each other. You both miss each other, and you're both very destined to be together with that star card. That's the 6 of Cup energy. Look, they both come out. So we have them missing each other, and then we have the 6 of Cup energy at the bottom of the star card, which is also the union. We have the loyalty coming in. this has to play itself out, okay? This fox energy has to play itself out, and the epiphanies are going to hit because you've both had them, remember? Because then it's time to grow and love. The lilies come back every year. The fish are going to tell the emotions, and the emotions in a very stable way, because again, we're having that King of Pentacle energy at the bottom, where it's a very stable energy, okay? Very stable, very grounded. It's time now. Spirit's saying it's time to get over these hurdles. You're always going to have these hurdles in a relationship. You're always going to hit the waves when you're in the boat. It's understanding that you shouldn't jump ship. Either of you. Okay? Either of you. Because feminines, I read for some feminines that also jump ship. So it's, again, we body these, right? Within each of us. So knowing and understanding that we can't jump ship when things get a little difficult, okay? It's understanding and knowing that communication is so important. Like, it's so, so, so important. And if you have to take a moment to step back and regroup yourself, that is okay, okay? But yeah, this freedom is coming. It's time to roll the dice for yourself, and you already know, you guys both know the behaviors that you have to cut out, okay? That goes for both of you. There is a bigger picture and a new direction coming in for you two. And you guys are one another's gifts. It's beautiful energy. There's a lot of growth here when it comes to love. Yeah, lucky time. Ships are coming in. The decision's going to be made to communicate. New cycles are going to come in again. Look at that. Of how to communicate together. Right? There you are again. The mask here, the three-sided mask is all about growth and rebirth and understanding. And if you don't see here, we have the feminine and we have the masculine energy on each side of the cheeks here. It's understanding and knowing and putting burdens down that you know that you have to put down. So you guys are trusting in this process. You guys are understanding it. Let's take a look here of what spirit. Oh, and I'm sorry, guys, my camera just went. Oh, that's weird. It's still on. Anyways, I lost a camera. Sorry about that. My battery died, I guess. I'll learn that for next time. Make sure it's more charged. So Chiron is opening up the gate for love. And I think that we've already really established that in this reading. I'm not going to go over something that's already been gone over. Let's take a look and see what kind of action the masculine will take towards his feminine, and then vice versa. A new life. Wow, look at this. A new life to that temple path. That's the spiritual union right there. Okay, that's a spiritual union. That's trusting in the process. That's feeling worthy. Yeah, that card was stuck in there by mistake. But your celestial beings are all around you helping you guys right now. Get through this. Get through this. Get through the bumps in the road. Going to the next the next part of all of this, we have message in a bottle. Whew. We have sexual energy coming out, creativity, celebration, grounding energy. Anything else, please? I'm feeling energy. Love. Okay, there's still some anxiety here. Oh, on the bottom we have healing and happy. He wants to heal this never-ending story. This, again, it's that healing of the cycle of how they behave, how they act, how they communicate, understanding that there is a new way. Okay, again, there is a new way to do that, and this full moon supports that. So whether or not you guys have been in union for some time, or you're in separation, or whatever the case is for you, there's a new cycle coming in of how to do this, how to communicate, how to love, how to do it together, how to balance everything out. So we have message in a bottle. And the second chakra, for me, that's a very passionate, beautiful energy. Nostalgic. They're missing you. They're missing your kiss. They're missing your touch. They're missing just talking to you passionately about things that you love to talk about. They want to come in and they want to celebrate with you with that community card. Maybe go out, go do something. Just enjoy the beauty of life. You can see that they're surrounded by a lot of fruitful things here right now. Being a very grounded, like, so this is that King of Pentacle energy we keep seeing throughout the reading here. And it's like having this understanding and knowing of what this love is, a very grounded, beautiful, balanced approach. I feel like the masculine has really earned his wings here. Standing firm with that sword of truth, clarity, understanding, knowing who he loves, okay? And that he wants to be happy and he deserves happiness, okay? And right now he is trying to just heal up these anxieties so he can come forward and actually message you. So it might not be right away, but it's coming. There's a lot of thought about you right now, feminines. Okay, feminines. Ooh. Oh. Okay, let's get out of your head about this feeling like you were deceived. Whew, okay. That energy's heavy. Yeah, okay. I think this reading can't get any more like clear. So some of you, again, are not talking. And if you live together, it's like you're still not talking. We have the masculine. There's that King of camera's backwards. King of Pentacle energy deceiving you, okay, by not communicating, shutting down that communication, okay? Just know that there's change coming in. This is the action, though, that you're taking, but I feel like you're not taking any because you're just like, he needs to come to me. I'm not moving. He needs to make the changes. He needs to make the effort. He needs to show me, okay, what it is I deserve to have, all that sort of thing, because the deceit here of not talking is killing you. So yeah, you're not going to move forward and talk either. I will say that message card on the Divine Masculine side come out sideways, so I don't know if I would expect it anytime soon. But there we go. There's the conversation on the bottom. So somebody's going to come in and talk. Can I get more on this, please? You're talking to him in the 5D feminines. Yeah. You're spiritually aligning with him again. Very important for you guys when you are in union to make sure that I had a huge channel message come in another day, and the message was about aligning yourself spiritually even when you're in union. Excuse me, because if you are not, you will be put into separation because you're not doing your work in the 5D, even though you're together in the 3D, you're missing the mark. Okay? So if you guys are together and you're not really practicing your spirituality together as a couple, separation's probably going to happen. Okay? Yeah. You're waiting for him to heal and make the choice. Lovers is all about choices, okay? I feel like you want him to come to you to talk. Yeah. Thank you. So again, there's that healing card, okay? You're hanging tight. You know that he's going to get the message. Oh my gosh. Let me see what I just flipped. Okay. You know that he's going to get that message from Spirit. You see the hawk there? He's holding the note. He's already got the message. He misses you. 6 of Cups. There's a union. And look at that, the 4 Wands. He might show up at your door, feminine. Some of you feminines have completely blocked him. No communication at all. That fish is out of the cup. You're not talking to this person. And probably rightfully so by the energy that's up top here. You're waiting for him to come in and take the lead. Face things head on and talk to you. Yeah, and walk away from things. Yeah, look at that. Walking away from the resistance. Death. That for me as a reader, this death card is death card in reverse. I have 2 decks in these, in this here. 2 different pictures on each. So that is what's coming in. I'm going to get a quick message from Spirit for the both of you. Advice for the masculine, please. Keep your inner strength. Keep fighting. They see you. Yeah. Oh. Look. They're asking you to fight the illusion. Fight the illusions. Fight the illusions of not feeling good enough. Fight the illusions that, this is too good to be true. Fight the illusions that, you can't love or are just deserving of love or whatever that is for you. They're asking you to, oh, wow. I feel like this, I'm going to get a clarifier on this, but I feel like this is communication in the 5D and the 3D. We have grounding and we have psychic development. They are asking you to ground yourself. I feel like make action in the 3D with that grounding, but the physical development, psychic development, I feel is all about exploring. Yeah, look at that. Exploring your spiritual side, your spiritual gifts. Can I get one? Yeah, look at that. So I am, they're just confirming communication. They want you to communicate in the 3D and the 5D, okay, to your mind. I don't have to clarify now, it's on the bottom. Yeah, that's the truth they're saying, okay? It's time now to take off the mask and understand what is truth and what is illusion, okay? That's why you're having this Tower card show up a couple times and this unhealthy relationship, okay? You're understanding what love looks like and what love doesn't look like, and you're working through it. Okay, so feminines, what's the advice, please, Spirit? Keep your connection with Source. That is what it is all about right now. Keep your eyes looking up above. Keep speaking with your guides and your teams. Keep making sure that you're looking up. You're not looking at the masculine. The feminine's job, especially until you are in a very solid union, is to look up to the divine, and the divine masculine will look at you for guidance, divine wisdom. Keep it. It's an open book. You're learning. You're studying. Yeah, look at that. How to manifest. You've gotten the Magician a couple times now on that energy of the Magician. Very magical beings you are, feminines. Be flexible right now with this relationship. Okay, and take your own power back. And love yourself. I feel like that's for the both of you, and so is this creativity. There is this sexual energy again coming between for the both of you, and the union as well. We have abundance, and then we have I am presence. So it is being present with your own lives, and then coming in with those communications so that you can be present in this connection while still loving yourselves. Okay, while still loving yourselves. Yeah, your guides and teams are all around you, feminines, and for the most part, I know that you know that. So feminines, the big thing for you guys too is make sure that you are delving into your spirituality. If you were on this journey, it is a spiritual one, and that is a must, okay? That is a must. So thanks so much for joining me on this live feed. I hope that it worked okay. I can see that there's some people watching. It's 58 minutes and 22 seconds. Wow, look at that. 58, take the lead. 22 is union. There is going to be movement for, I feel, regrowth between the connections of the ones that are in union, a reunion for the ones that are in separation. And some of these people are just understanding now what this journey is all about, and they're just starting to have these small epiphanies here and there. But you guys are all graduating, which is amazing. This moon is going to be very intense. My relaunch isn't until the 15th, but I believe the next eclipse is on the 10th. So you can probably expect me to come back on again for that. I keep an eye out on all my channels. And sorry that I lost my camera, and we'll get it all fixed up. I couldn't see your comments tonight, but that's okay. We will figure it all out on the flip side. But that's it for now. Much love, light, and laughter. Until next time, guys, stay empowered. Bye.